Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am here with a very quick Fabric Frenzy update and preview. It's not the preview or sneak peek that I wanted you to see, but I didn't plan right. When I work on the frenzies, I start right away. I mean, I actually have lots already started for Fabric Frenzy number 11 and 12. This is number 10. So I'm constantly working on the frenzies. And what I should have done is when I worked on it, for the past few weeks, I should have done recording little snippets of what I was doing. Because once I have everything on the couch stacked and stuff, I just don't feel like digging through and showing you the panels and stuff. So next frenzy, maybe I'll do better at the sneak peek. But I did do a few things for you today. I showed you the stuff that I took pictures of today. So you'll get to see that. The Fabric Frenzy is on October 30 and 31st inside Patreon. This is 2018 in case you're watching in the future. And you need to be at the $3 level. So you need to join now before the sale starts so you can be there when the sale starts. And I know a lot of people will get in and say, where's the sale? I don't see the stuff. It starts on October 30, probably between 10 and 12-ish Eastern time. I have to think of where I'm living. And you just have to wait till you get a notice, and then I will post and I will give you guys a link, a secret link to my blog that will take you to the frenzy, and you'll see all the items and you can shop as you desire. It's not like one link at a time and you don't know what else is coming. You get to see everything like store format. If you're a $1 patron and you want to get in on the sale, you are going to have to bump up to the $3 level in order to get that link, the secret link. If you're kind of curious and you'd like to see what the frenzy is like, but you're not sure, well, I don't want to join, I might not buy anything. The honest truth is you can join and just leave before you're charged. You get charged on the 1st of the month. So if you come in, for October 30 or even now, look at the fabric on October 30. And if you don't like anything, you can leave. I don't want you to do that every month, come in and look and leave. But if you think, no, this isn't my thing, you can leave and you're not going to get charged as long as you leave before the 1st. If you order something, I absolutely expect you to stay until your pledge is collected, because that wouldn't be fair to the other patrons, and it's also not fair to me because I'm counting on your paid pledge, which is why I am able to give you guys reduced prices because of the pledges. See how it works? Think of it like a fabric club, that you belong to a fabric club and you get reduced prices and first grabs at anything I offer. And I would say more than half of the stuff sells out inside Patreon. What is left over will go on eBay starting November 1st, and it will be at higher prices. Inside Patreon, you can see your price, obviously, and you'll also see the price that it will be on eBay. When you are a patron, you need to shop while the sale is inside Patreon only, because once it goes to eBay, the Patreon portion of the sale stops, and then you need to pay eBay prices if you order. I can't be confused and juggling that. I've tried that before. I just can't do that. It's too much to have stuff in both places and trying to keep that straight. I'm frazzled enough when it comes to the shipping part of this. So once it's on eBay, it's eBay prices for everyone. That's why it's important for you to order during the 2 days that the items are indeed for patrons only. All right, I did a little bit of recording to show you a few things. Oh, I do want to mention, I'm going to be showing you, and I don't want it to be confusing, I'm going to be showing you the scrappy blocks, and it looks like there's a whole shitload of them. I want you to know that's not what the order looks like. I haven't sorted them yet. Each of those have to be sorted into piles, and I believe I have enough for 8 lots, so you're seeing all 8 lots in that picture. You have to think of 1/8 of that is what you're going to be getting. So I just didn't want you to think, oh wow, I'm getting all that. When you see inside the listing, I don't show every single print because it's 200 different prints on those this time. So I'm excited and so happy to be able to offer that to you guys, and just know that it's 200 of those squares that you're seeing, not all those stacks. All right, so just take a look and then I'll come back and say bye to you after. This is something that I'm offering for the very first time. This is 20 different prints of 1 yard cuts. And I have multiple lots. When you go to the listing, when it's listed inside Patreon, you will see images of all the prints. And I really think this is going to be popular because 20 different prints, 1 yard each, you can do a lot with that. And if you order more than one, you get the identical lot. Here is something else that I haven't offered before, 3-inch strips. I do rough cuts, so I thought I'd cut to 3 inches in case somebody has a project that uses jelly roll strips, which are usually 2.5 inches. They can always trim these down, or you can just go ahead and use them as is. There are 24 strips, 2 of each print, and I may have some lots later depending on how these do, with 1 of each print. But I don't know, I think for strips, especially if you're doing a strip quilt type thing, it's nice to have a repeating pattern. So this right here equals 2 yards of fabric, and anxious to see how these do. Over here we have something that I've tried to have in pretty much every sale, or at least the most recent, maybe 4 or 5 sales. It's scrappy cuts, and you get no duplicates. The one thing different about this sale is there's going to be 200 prints, no duplicates. Now you're seeing everything that I cut, and I'm short 3 prints, so I just went and pulled 3 more fabrics, and I need to cut that. Obviously, there's so many prints here, I can't remember how many I've done, and when I take the picture, I do not show you all 200 prints because that would take forever. So it's always possible to get some duplicates. But right now, you're seeing all the lots stacked. Like, I have to take these and separate them into piles. And I have to do that with each and every one of those. So it's, this is like by far the most time-consuming thing I do, and I make almost nothing on that, but it's one of my favorite things to offer because when I just have, nothing really to do, well, I always have stuff to do, but sometimes I just don't feel like focusing on anything. So what I do, so I feel like I'm still working, is I just sit here at this table and I cut those pieces, and I feel like I've still accomplished a good day of work, and it gives me something to offer. So if you think you might want one of these lots, you are going to have to be on Patreon right at the get-go because this usually sells out quick. I start the sale on the 30th this month, October 30. This is 2018 if you're watching in the future. And I usually start, I don't know, when I'm up and fully awake, anytime between 10 a.m. and noon Eastern time. So make sure you get in and you just keep watching for my link, and when I post, you will have the secret link to order this stuff. And here is something else that I've never offered before. I can't usually offer pre-cut layer cakes because they're very expensive to buy. And after I add my cut and the shipping and all that, it's not reasonable to sell. But Martin's had a closeout and they were able to snag some layer cakes. So I thought I'd give it a try. This one, what I love about it is there's 50 different prints. Usually layer cakes have duplicates, but this one is the 50 states, and there's a piece of paper here that shows you all the state flowers on both sides. So I thought that was pretty cool. Even if you don't care that they're state flowers, you're getting a lot of fabric here in a lot of prints, and the prints are really cool. And I actually looked up Maine. I have a pin right there. I take the pin out and then I lose my place. Oh, there it is. Maine, of course. Pine cone and tassel. How classy. I don't even consider that a flower. But it's the flower of a pine tree. So, you can look up your state, and, I just thought it was cool. So I will have this also. The other stuff that I've been cutting, I didn't think about showing you as I go, and I really don't want to dig through all this, but this is all stuff for the sale. I have a lot of panels over there, not a lot of new panels. Some of the panels that I bought were even prints that I sold out of a long time ago, so they're repeats, but they're just restocked, I should say. And, you know, you can see we got layers deep here. This is the 30-yard lot that I have this time, and I have several of those and just all kinds of stuff. And these will be popular. These are fat 16ths, and did I do 50 prints this time? I think so. These are already bagged. What is in there? Those are the 100 fat quarters, no duplicates. So excited about that. And I still have a lot that I have to organize, take pictures of, and list. So I better get busy. I'm so excited. I actually have a panel I can show you. All my others are cut and folded. This was an entire bolt, so I didn't recognize it as a panel, but I was like, didn't I get something with hugs and kisses? And I did, and I grabbed the entire bolt. It still could sell out fast because it's a really cool print. It's actually called Big Love by Studio E, but I'm calling it Hugs and Kisses because it's X's and O's. So you get 16 X and O blocks. You could use this as a quilt top as is. I have the measurements and everything in the listing, and you could use it as a cheater's quilt, meaning you just put a batting and a backing. Then you can stitch wherever you want. You can stitch around each block, and it will look like you put the quilt together. Or you can cut the blocks, use them as you wish, and also the strips. The colors are nice and vibrant, and I love that these hearts are on black. So if you like this panel, be sure you grab one as soon as the sale starts. I'm running out of battery, and I think on the other camera too, so I have to be quick. I do want to remind you guys that we had a PayPal screw up the last sale, and I'm still doing it with PayPal. I didn't even report to them because it's just useless. But my sales are getting popular now inside Patreon, and people are ordering certain things right away. And once again, even though I tell PayPal I have 8 of these, it will let me sell 9, 10, 11 until I kill that button, take it completely off the blog and make it a thing that says sold out. But even then, if somebody had opened the page and they took off for an hour and they come back and that button is still there on their page, if they don't refresh, it will allow them to order. I hate it. But there's nothing I can do about it, and I didn't want to learn a whole new system. I just don't have time for that. So we're going to try once again, and just know that if you order, it's possible that I may have to say to you guys, I am so sorry, but it's sold out, and I obviously will refund you. But it breaks my heart to do that. Not because I'm losing out on a sale I could have made if I had enough stock, but because I don't want to disappoint you. You guys know that. It breaks my heart to disappoint you. Last time, somebody ordered 27 yards of homespun, and I had to say to them, I'm so sorry, I can't give it to you. I only had 2 lots, and PayPal let me sell 3 before I was able to kill the sale, and I had to refund somebody, and I feel bad. So if you think that's going to piss you off, skip the sale. But if you are okay with that, and just know that of course I will refund you, and you know, just please know that it's the last thing in the world I want to do, and I'm very fair about it. It goes to the people who ordered first, and sometimes it's a matter of a split second, but I do go by, you know, the people who ordered first are the ones who get it. All right, that's the best I can do. And I think, you know, you probably know everything else. I don't iron these things. Some of these things are thready. You get them like I got them. I shop at Martin's for all this, and, you know, just pretend that you're the one that went to the store and you came home with these things, and, you know, that's what I did, and I'm sending them to you as I got them. I do hope that you give it a try. Some of you have probably thought about it and been hearing about these frenzies. This is the 10th one. I've been doing this, I'm pretty sure, for over a year now, and you know, just take a chance, come on in. You also get to watch my videos. Over 150 exclusive videos for patrons. Huh? So it's quite a bargain for $3 a month. I'm telling you. Come in, like I said, if you don't like it, you can leave. If I see somebody is doing that often, I will block you because it's not fair to other patrons, but you're more than welcome to come in at least once. Hang out for a little bit. You don't like it, leave, and you know, I'll just be glad that you at least gave it a try. And you certainly have enough videos to keep you busy. If you join right now and wait for the sale, you can watch videos until the sale comes. So come on in. Hope to see you inside Patreon. Thank you so much. And I hope you like the sale. I hope that you like the fabric that I have for you this time. Bye.